Today's Hidden Gem takes us to Carter County, where we made our way up to Roan Mountain to Smoky Mountain Bakers, where the smell of fresh baked bread and pizza calls folks from miles around. And right now we're here in the Nerve Center here at Smoky Mountain Bakers. I'm joined by Chef Tim Decker. And Tim, thanks for having us out today.
I'm glad you're here.
We are so glad to be here. I've heard so much about this place. Let's start with your history, because you know you've got some history here with this place. Tell us about that.
Well, I was raised here
Right.
till about 1968, and then Mama moved us out to California. So I lived out there for 40 years, and of course I learned a lot out there, baking and whatnot. And then I decided to come back home and start this bakery because I saw a need not only for people having jobs, but to service your community. And bakeries like this should be servicing the communities. Any bakery should be servicing your community, or any business.
Right.
That's why, one reason you should be in business.
And I look back here behind us, and we see this big wood-fired stove back here. Oven, sorry, wood-fired oven. You built this.
I built that.
You built this by hand.
Yes.
Tell us about the process that went into that.
It's quite complicated. It's what's called a thermal mass. There's 7 inches of cement on the top, brick on edge. Same on the bottom, fire brick on edge on top. 20 arches, freestanding Roman arches.
Inside?
20 of them, all freestanding with cornerstone, with your keystone in the middle all the way down. So the bottom is the same, brick up on edge, 7 inches of cement under that.
Right.
And then another Portland and vermiculite layer under that. So, and there's also 30 bags of vermiculite on top. So it's a super insulated thermal mass, so it retains its heat.
Right. What temperatures are we looking at in there?
Well, right now we're probably up around 800, but inside the oven we like to cook pizzas around 8 to 1100. 1200's too hot.
But it makes for such a great crust on
It's the best. High heat is just really the way you should be cooking pizza. It's how it was invented, and that's really, if you're cooking a pizza longer than 4 minutes, you're bringing oils out of the cheese, and you're going to have a greasy pizza, and it's just not going to be right.
And it looks like you've actually got a family affair going on here.
I do, and they're phenomenal workers. Without them, I don't know where we would be.
And you got a great crew here.
A great crew.
You were telling me, how many pizzas a day? We're just going to talk pizza right now. How many pizzas a day on average do you turn out?
We probably average maybe 170. Winter, of course, goes way down, but during the summer and the season, we do 200s quite often. The people come from everywhere.
And you were telling me from hundreds of miles away, people come here.
Just to come here.
And you're also doing amazing breads, and fruitcakes, and things of that nature.
Yeah. My wife does these Appalachian fruitcakes. They have real apple pie moonshine, and we ship these everywhere.
In its own little burlap sack.
And these are not doorstops. These taste good.
They do, folks. I can honestly say I tasted it.
They're not really your grandma's fruitcakes, and we ship them everywhere. We get our moonshine from Piney Flats down there, you know.
So you like to buy local whenever
we buy everything local. Our flowers come from North Carolina. You know, all that. North Carolina is really starting to be a leader in growing ancient grains, organic wheats, non-GMO, and all of those. And North Carolina is really taken off that way.
And I'm looking back here on the rack, so many different types of bread.
We do, throughout the season, we'll make so many different types of bread. I probably have, 100 and 200 in my repertoire. We do like baguettes on. We always do sourdough Friday. And that's a process. It's a long, slow fermentation, 24 hours. It's a 3-day process to make the sourdough, from building your starters, making the dough, and then we overnight it for 24 hours. And with a lot of our breads, we do long, slow fermentations.
When you go out and you tell folks about your business, What's that really that one message you try? I ask everybody this, but what is that one message you try to get out about Smoky Mountain Bakers?
Quality.
Yeah.
We are high quality. We use natural good ingredients. We make everything in-house.
Yeah.
If you come here for breakfast and you order English muffin, we made it. All the toast, everything. We've made it, everything ourselves, and you will notice the difference, I guarantee it.
All right, I'm going to name some things here. You're award-winning. You've won awards out in California.
Won lots of awards. I didn't want to really flash that here.
We're just going to talk about that.
Okay.
You opened up for Metallica as a
I
musician.
did. Yes, I did.
You've got all this stuff going on in your background.
Yeah.
I mean, you talked about it, but you came home.
Yeah.
And this is truly home for you, and you want to make sure that you take care of the home.
Yeah,
folks.
my family's been here since 1630. Asley Morgan settled on Ripshin Mountain in 1630, and I descend from Asley Morgan, who settled Ripshin in first white settler here on Ripshin. He was either a pirate or a British soldier, which were one and the same.
But you really want to turn out a great product for the folks that live here.
That's exactly why I'm here.
All right.
I'm to introduce this. People didn't know what ciabatta was,
Right.
didn't know what a baguette was, didn't know any of this process. They now know.
And
One of the greatest things was when a little kid from the high school put his baguette in his backpack and walked down my road. It don't get better than that.
It does. Chef Tim Decker, thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thank you so much. It is Smoky Mountain Bakers right here in Roan Mountain, Tennessee. A true hidden gem right here in the mountains.